If you are comfortable in what you are wearing, that is the most important part. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. We're gonna get right into it. Today I am talking about personal style, how to figure out what your personal style is, and the basic building blocks that I think are really important to doing this. Please note that everything I'm going to say, this is just a guide. These are not hard and fast rules that you have to follow. This is just, okay, maybe start here and figure it out and tweak it for whatever suits you. But this is a basic guide. There's so many articles out there, so much research that you can do further, but if you don't know where to start, this video is for you. I think it's important to figure out your body shape. That is the most important thing. Your body shape has nothing to do with your weight. It's how your body actually looks. What shape does it look like? For example, I think I'm an hourglass/rectangle because my bust and my hip are within, like, I want to say half an inch to an inch of each other. However, my waist is not drastically smaller than those two measurements to where it looks like, you know, like an hourglass. And that's where the rectangle part comes in. I'm not exactly the same measurement from bust to waist to hip. I have a little, you know, a little dip going on, but I think I'm the perfect balance between those two. Now, figuring out your body shape is going to make it a little easier to find clothes that look really nice on you or flatter your body a little more. One of the most common things that you will see is the advice that if you have an inverted triangle shape, meaning you are heavier in the top, that doesn't always mean that you have a bigger chest. It could be your shoulders are broader, which makes you look like an inverted triangle shape. The advice is typically stay away from clothes that are super form-fitting because that will accentuate the inverted triangle. Although this may be valid, if you are comfortable in what you are wearing, that is the most important part. I'm gonna say that again. If you are comfortable in what you are wearing, that is the most important part. That is a building block of your personal style, is your personal comfort. Make sure that that sticks in your head. If you like the way that something looks on you, keep wearing it. Don't change what you wear just because an article tells you, just because someone else tells you. If you feel comfortable and it looks good on you and it fits you, I think comfort and fit are the most important things more than anything else. Your body shape, there are plenty of articles that you can use to reference. Personally, I think you can look at yourself and figure out, what is my body shape? You look in the mirror, if you're heavier in the top, inverted triangle. If you're heavier in the bottom, you are pear-shaped. If you carry most of your weight in your midsection, you could be apple-shaped. But the second most important thing that you need to do is to get measured. Most large department stores offer free measuring. If you can find a seamstress close to you, that is another option where you can get measured, or you can measure yourself at home if you have a tape measure. The reason I say your measurements are very important is because that way you can pick clothes that are the right size for you. Every website has a size guide, and unfortunately, sizing is not universal. A medium at Fashion Nova is not going to be a medium at Revolve, and it's not going to be a medium at ASOS, and it's not going to be a medium at American Eagle. All of those mediums are going to be different. If you kind of fall between two measurements, you are much better going with a slightly bigger size because you can always get it altered to fit you rather than buying something that's too small, because there are no alterations that you can do with something that's too small. And I say this specifically if you are buying clothes on sale or on clearance, because you cannot return or exchange those. Now, Nordstrom does offer free alterations. However, if you're working on a garment that requires more in-depth alterations, you're gonna have to pay for that. So just keep that in mind. The closer you buy to your size, the less alterations you have to do on them and the less money you have to spend on that. Next thing is your budget. This is very important to your personal style because the last thing that you want to do is to overspend on items. Right? Everything does not need to be designer. You could like a jacket that Gucci makes. But if you don't have Gucci money, maybe consider looking at other brands. Something that is going to help you a lot is thrifting. Thrift. The biggest tip that I've gotten from people who are avid thrifters is to go to Goodwill that is in wealthier areas. Because typically, wealthy people take their stuff to Goodwill, they drop it off, and you can get some really good quality stuff for insane prices. Depop is another really good one. Check in your area to see if they have clothing swap meetups, because I know some places do have that. And sometimes you don't actually need to be buying new things. You just need to actually look at your closet and think to yourself, okay, what can I make multi-purpose? Let's say you have a pair of light wash jeans and they fit you well, but you don't like the color. Instead of buying a new pair of jeans that are in the color that you like, go and buy some fabric dye and dye those things yourself in a bucket. that way you saved yourself money. You've spent only maybe $10 on the dye itself. So those are all things to take into consideration with your budget, because budgeting is key, like very, very key. I've learned that the hard way, so I'm trying to save you. We're in a cause lives. You have to be very smart with your pennies and save them as much as you possibly can, but you can still stay stylish whilst you do that. The next two things kind of go hand in hand, and it's figuring out your undertones is the first one. The jewelry test. If silver looks the best on you, you likely have a cool undertone. If gold looks the best on you, you likely have a warm undertone. If you can wear both, you have neutral. So for jewelry, I like to mix the two because I know I look good in silver, I look good in gold. I do prefer mostly gold. So you'll see that when I wear my jewelry, it's more gold heavy. And I'll give you guys just a quick little tour of what it is that I wear. For rings, I wear this Benoni ring, and the bottom ring is from a local jewelry store that is called Grayling. And then on my right hand, I typically wear this ring that I got from Kohl's last Christmas. And then the other ring, my mom actually bought this for me when we went to Multnomah Falls last year. On my wrists, I wear my JBW watch. I have a medical alert bracelet, which I have to wear because I have allergies. On my right wrist, I wear my Pandora bracelet. I've had this for a while, so I have a number of different charms. I wear this Cartier dupe bracelet that I got from White Fox. Around my neck, I wear pretty much the same necklace. I got this from Adina Aiden last year, and I really like it. And then on my ears, that's where things will vary pretty much on a daily basis. It just depends. These earrings I got from Amazon. They're that Bottega dupe. And then the hoops, I don't remember where I got these, but I will have it in the description box because I'll be able to find them in my past orders. So I think your accessories can make a very big difference. That could be sunglasses. That could be the jewelry that you wear. Maybe you're a hat person. Maybe you're a bag person. Maybe you're a shoe person. Maybe you're an all of the above person. Join me next month. This is going to be a series. Join me next month when we talk about fragrance styling, because I think that's also very important to your personal style. And I have a few of my personal favorite fragrances that I always get compliments on to share with you guys. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.